right, some inside scoop coming on the Newsclick journalist grilling that's currently underway. UAPA sections have been invoked in FIRs against Newsclick. Terrorist act, funding terror and conspiracy have been invoked. Cops grilled those journalists over Shaheen Bagh protests as well. Journalists have been questioned on farmers' protests too. Some inputs coming in, some big developments on the Newsclick raids that are underway as the Delhi Police Special Cell investigating their links, Newsclick journalists and their previous record. In fact, particularly pulling up their participation in protests like the farmers' protests and the Shaheen Bagh protests. Shreya Chatterjee joins us for more on that. Shreya, tell us more on the Newsclick raids itself, the reason for the raids versus what exactly the police have really found here in terms of UAPA sections that have been invoked. They're now asking them about farmers' protests, about Shaheen Bagh protests. Give us the whole picture about the line of investigation altogether here.
Well, Navila, this entire case pertains to an FIR that was filed by the Delhi Police's Special Cell on the August 17th under sections of UAPA 153A and 120B. Now, there are 4 different sections of the UAPA which has been invoked by the Delhi Police's Special Cell, which includes Section 16 of UAPA, which is the Terrorist Act, Section 17 of UAPA, which is raising funds for Terrorist Act, Section 18 of UAPA, which is conspiracy, and Section 22C of the UAPA, which is offences by companies. Now, what we do know that where I'm standing right now, which is the Special Cell's office in Lodi Road, at least 8 people have been brought in. They are all related to Newsclick. We know some of them, which includes Urmilesh, Praranjay Goa, Thakurta. They're all inside and are being questioned right now. They're being detained, and that's the confirmation we have. But apart from there, several others were also questioned today. The devices seized, their notebooks and other things were seized by the Delhi Police Cell. What we are learning that some of them allegedly had gone an entire interrogation and were posed at least 25 set of questions. These questions revolved around the Shaheen Bagh protest, the protests that were taking place in the northeastern state, the farmers' protest, and also about their travel, which is the foreign travel that they have made. So these are the line of questioning that some of them have faced so far as the Delhi Police's questioning is concerned. And as we talk, the interrogation is still underway. Many of them are still inside the Delhi Police's Special Cell. Time and again, we have seen the legal aid trying to get a word from the Delhi Police, but today they have been extremely tight-lipped. The only information we have, this is a case registered under sections of UAPA, section 153A and 120B, and pertaining to investigation that was priorly taken over by the Enforcement Directorate and previously by the EOW of Delhi Police's Special Cell regarding a Chinese funding case of the organization Newsclick. We will get a better picture now, but as of now, the interrogation is still currently under its way.
All right. Shreya, what we see here is that the number of areas, locations where the police have raided are close to 100. So it was a pre-planned, very well planned and executed raids where 500 police officers have been pressed into action. So this must have come with some kind of feedback that they already had about some terror links and funding, etc. Do we know any inside information on the nature of the crime? How deep and thick are these allegations of terror funding and UAPA?
Well, Nabila, what we do know so far as the investigation into the case, that there are certain documents that were shared by the Enforcement Directorate while they actually investigated the Chinese funding case of Newsclick. And pertaining to these documents, the case was registered under UAPA 153A and 120. Now, clearly, this is the main line of questioning about their roles into how they received the funds, use that in form of propaganda. And what we do understand that there is allegedly some documents at the hand of Delhi Police, some email trails that they have in their possession based on which the questioning is revolved. As you pointed out, that this was a coordinated raid, well planned from before. There were even paramilitary was involved apart from the Delhi Police officials, and they raided in multiple locations simultaneously. Some of them were interrogated, the device seized well, but apart from them, several others, at least 8 of them since morning where we are standing right now, have been brought inside the Delhi Police Special Cell office in the Lodi Road.